Hikari falls in love with Megumi. Yuji tells this girl to watch her jet, and Megumi puts his hands on a woman, and Yuji gets an old man brain damage. What a perfect start off to an episode. We start off being introduced to this woman sleeping on the floor, and Kenjaku's like invading her dreams like Freddy Krueger or something like that. But we actually know this person. This is actually Sasaki from Yuji's occult club back in episode 1, season 1. It's a throwback, no cap. So if you guys didn't remember, back in the rules for the culling games, anyone who's inside the barrier and is not a player, like a normal citizen, they have an option to leave once, to not participate in the culling games. So essentially Kenjaku is going around giving all these citizens a chance to leave, and obviously they're leaving because who the hell would want to sit here and play a death game like the Hunger Games type B? Like who wants to play that kind of game? So they all leave, and we meet up with the other cult member from episode 1, YUJI. And here we see all the citizens that are just stunned at the fact that what they experienced was actually real, and they all saw Kenjaku and he all led them out, essentially. Like slept, walked them or something like that. It's weird. Alright, just don't question it. It's fiction. Yeah. Anyways, back to the gang. They're all like yapping over here. Hikari's finally willing to help, and they explain to Hikari that Gojo was sealed up and he has a valid reaction and he can't believe it. And then Panda explains that the principal died. Kind of sad. And then Megumi explains that he's the head of the clan, and immediately this dude Hikari can see the future of his fight club if they can link up and partner with Megumi. Then we come to find out that Yuji is automatically a player because of Sukuna, who's inside him. Pause? So yeah, because Kenjaku made a contract with Sukuna, I guess he's like 1,000 years ago, Sukuna is like a player, whatever. So then the gang sets out to go find Angel, the person who could essentially free Gojo with their technique. And then so Hikari decides that Panda and him will go out to Tokyo 2, Yuji and Megumi will go out and do their thing, and then Kiara, he will stay behind and watch the barrier or whatever. But finally, Yuji is the only one so far who actually is thinking and decides, wait, why am I going with Megumi? We all know Sukuna has something planned with Megumi. So why is Megumi and Yuji going around together by themselves? Like, I don't understand this. We all know Sukuna, if he gets out, he can kill whoever he wants at this point in time because Gojo's locked up. Like, what's stopping him? The only people who could really fight Sukuna and maybe win, I guess, is Maki and Yuta and maybe Hikari, maybe. But if he gets out, people just start dying. He's gonna kill off most of the cast. So I have no idea why Megumi is adamant on not leaving Yuji's side. Like, brother, Sukuna wants to do something to you. He has a plan. Why are we sitting here giving Sukuna what he wants? Why is no one concerned about this? I don't know. Is this just one of those plot points that needs to happen to progress the plot? I think so, because everyone has a subpar IQ and doesn't want to address it. Like, I guess we'll just give Sukuna what he wants. Megumi and Yuji just go around and do whatever they want so Sukuna can end up succeeding, I guess. Like, honestly, if the cast gets killed off by Sukuna, I'm gonna be happy because y'all low-key deserve it. No one's doing nothing about this. Like, y'all are just unconcerned about Yuji roaming around. Alright, that's enough yapping. Anyways, we meet this woman talking to this dude on the phone, and she turns into a literal jet. Well, her hair turns into like a jet. And boom! Smacks Yuji as he falls through the portal. But she realizes Yuji is built different, and he's still standing. He says that most people get hurted by her attack, but Yuji ain't most people. You feel me? Anyway, she starts yapping, thinking she's all safe, and Yuji just hits her with like a door or something, and she's up out of there. Anyway, her man pulls up talking about, what did you do to my woman? And he about to find out, because she's next. Anyway, we cut to this scene where this woman's talking about, ow, it hurts so bad. And Megumi slapped the hell out of her. My goodness. He left a mark. But he was like, hey, you attacked me first, which is fair. I mean, this is a killing game or a Hunger Game, whatever it is. Like, regardless of who you are, these hands are ready to eat for everyone. Cut back to Yuji fighting the helicopter dude, and boy, he's scaling that building. And my goodness, bro, dragged him through the building. And bro's like, how are you so physically powerful? And he about to find out. Yuji hits a clean slide right through the blades. And it's just looking bad for this guy, bro. So Yuji decides that he has to fight him indoors because he has to get close to attack. And right here, Yuji gives the old man a mean hit to the head. He got a concussion or a broken neck. I don't even know. Either one of them. And we got this clean, slow motion frames from Mappa right here. It's okay, pretty like I can see the animation, alright? We're gonna glaze it a little bit. These animators deserve it. They did not see their families. I know they didn't. We cut back to Megumi and the girl that he slapped, and we find out her name is Remy. And she explains that the non-players who were citizens, when the culling game started, they got an option to leave. But the citizens who were players were forced to play, and it's been 12 days since the culling game started. And she's been forced to fight because kill or be killed. And then Megumi's like, oh, so you're not an old sorcerer? He's like, no, she's a modern sorcerer. But the old sorcerers are super aggressive and they want to kill and all that. So in return, the modern sorcerers, they have to become aggressive to survive. So anyways, she decides that she can lead Megumi to Higurama, or whatever his name is. But in return, Megumi will have to be her knight and protector. And then we cut over to the other guy that Itadori met, and his name is Rin. And he explains that he will lead Itadori over to Higurama too. And Itadori's like, hey, I just whooped both y'all peoples. And he was like, it doesn't matter, they would have killed me anyways. But here comes the confusing part. They both tell Megumi and Yuji that Higurama is in two different places. One of them says he's in Ikebukuro, another one says he's in Shinjuku, which obviously can't be true. One of them is lying. Anyways, that's the episode. Bye!
Just tell him how to unshrink us!
Oh, yes. The unshrink ray. Let's see, did you set it to Wumbo?
What?